MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 5 of the American League Division Series between the Boston Red Sox and the Houston Astros. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Danny, this is still anyone's series here as we get ready for Game 5.
And guys, I'm going to be sorry to see this series come to an end. You've got to love a series that comes down to the final game, and seeing the push and pull struggle between these two teams over the last 4 games has been a lot of fun. We're in for a great one here in Game 5.
Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2018 Houston Astros.
And briefly here, a glance at the 2 starters who will get the ball here in this one. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. And Dero, how do they fight off elimination here on the road?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one. Time for a look at the Houston Astros on D. And I want to focus on Jose Altuve. Pound for pound, the best player in Big League Baseball. A Gold Glove second baseman, he can do it all. 5 tools, the ability to turn a double play with the best of them.
Leading off tonight for Boston, third baseman, Eduardo Nunez.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. The windup and the 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. This one's down to third. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other. 1 away.
Second, shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. In prior outings against Charlie Morton, he's a .333 hitter. First offering on its way. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner. Bogaerts is a player referred to as clutch by teammates, coaches, and of course the media. He seems to find himself in pressure situations often, and it's hard to find many instances where those moments have gotten the best of him. It just appears he really relishes the big spot. One out, nobody on. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Morton playing here in his age 34 season. He's an 11-year vet at the major league level, so he certainly put together a nice career in professional baseball.
Yeah, Matty, this guy has had an amazing career. And you know what? It's a testament to how hard he's worked, the changes he's had to make. This is a game of adjustments, and you don't hang around this long if you're not prepared to make some adjustments along the way.
Well, time to look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Yeah, Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the game, I think. Consistent, well-respected, accurate strike zone.
D-Bro, you hit it right there. He makes you bring the ball over the plate. Will give a little bit off the strike zone. I think the one thing that's important that he does, he has the same strike zone in the first inning. You'll see that same strike zone in the ninth.
Batting third, right fielder, J.D. Martinez.
Next up for the Red Sox, J.D. Martinez. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Here's the first pitch to him. And he misses inside with that one. Ball one. Two out, nobody on. There's a strike. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Popped him up. Gurriel in foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 1-2. There's a fastball in off the plate for a ball.
Well, I think that's a great spot for that pitch. In on the hands. It wasn't a strike, but if he can command the movement in there, he's going to be very effective in this one.
Bases are empty here with two men out. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. And now the Astros will go to work for the first time. No score. Time now for a quick look at the hometown Astros starting lineup. How do they go about staying alive in this one, D-Row?
Taking a look at this lineup, they're going to have to work the count. That's the key to success right here. They have to find a way to drive this guy's pitch count up and get into that bullpen as quick as possible.
Chris Sale gets the call in Game 5 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy pitched really well in his last outing, only allowing one run. If he brings that kind of stuff to the ballpark, he has a chance to pitch another gem in this one.
So here's how the Bo Sox are positioning themselves defensively. And let me tell you about Mitch Moreland. We get it. Big, nasty, left-handed swinging first baseman. But if you were to rate the top defenders at that position, you wouldn't necessarily think of Mitch's name at the top. But I'm telling you what, he's exactly that. His buddies love the way he picks them out of the dirt.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Off the plate and low here, ball one. Fouled off wide at first, but boy, that had some zip on it. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses for the second ball. Now the 2-1. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Fouled off. Line toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, you want to be the team on the attack, without question. In the bottom of the first, starting it off with a leadoff single gets everyone in your dugout going.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. Strike taken to throw. He is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Hit out towards second. Backhanded. And that's the first down.
Batting third, second baseman, Altuve.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Into the corner and slicing foul. Bregman stands at third with one gone in the inning. Swing and a line drive, but foul.
I don't think he's going to triple up on changeup right there. He seemed to have gotten the timing down on that second one.
Here comes another 0-2. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Gone as it's into the Crawford boxes. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left, his second home run of the series, and the Astros have taken a 2-0 lead.
Yeah, with one out and the runner on third, he just wanted to lift one to the outfield to move across the run, but he does a heck of a lot more than that by lifting it right over the fence.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. As he'll take a look at ball one. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
The 1-1 is laid off for ball two.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
And a great location that time on the corner. 3-2 now. Hard hit and deep toward the right field line. And that's a fair ball as it'll head for the 326 sign in right. The relay, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a two-base hit.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
Here's George Springer. He gets it hard on the ground to the left. To his left, Nunez. And that's the second out.
Batting sixth, the shortstop, Carlos Correa.
First delivery to him on the way. Fastball down near the shoe tops. 2 out here and a runner at second. Now the 1-1 pitch. Line towards center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Astros plate 2 on the 2-run home run. We'll head to the top of the second. It's now 2-0 Houston. Into the box now, Andrew Benintendi. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a neck-high fastball that time. Back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And he just manages to get his hand in. Here comes the first pitch. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
Now the 1-1 pitch is looked at for ball number 2. Benintendi on at first, nobody out. Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. And he takes a cold strike one. Runners on first with one down. Two and one to the Red Sox first baseman. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball four.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Lays off here. A nice job. It's ball four. First and second now with one away.
Boy, oh boy, that's a tough one for the pitcher. He's definitely wondering where the heck was that pitch. I think he called it high, but our strike zone says otherwise.
Now in the box, Jackie Bradley Jr. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a good curveball at the knees.
So far, this has been a very good outing for this guy. Listen, he doesn't have the best stuff, but what he needs to do, and he's doing it right now, throwing strikes early, trying to initiate a lot of contact. The more pitches that the hitters see off this guy, the better chance they have to go ahead and square something up. So he needs to continue to attack early and get some quick outs, attack the strike zone on the first and second pitch.
Curveball close, but it's 1-1.
That curveball stayed up in the zone. You'll see that often early in the game where a pitcher's trying to find that release point, particularly with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to keep an eye on him, see if he's able to settle down as this game moves on.
Popped him up. And there's the second out as he squeezes it in the coach's box. And with two gone now, let's take a look at our up-to-the-minute playoff tree. And you can see the Indians are already resting, having won their division series matchup, as they'll wait on the winner of this one. Into the box, Josh Harrison. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Takes a knee-high fastball. 2 down, runners at first and second. Behind 0-2 now. Fastball that just misses inside.
Man, 35 pitches with only 2 outs in the second inning. Ideally, you'd like to have 30 or less after 2 innings, so he's got some catching up to do.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Boston strands a couple. They trail things here 2-0. Evan Gaddis now standing in. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing and a miss that late on your first pitch fastball. Good chance he's coming right back with the same thing.
And it's quickly 0-2. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. The middle. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good two-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel, as he'll take a changeup here for strike one. Ready with the 0-1. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that's in there. Base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Boy, talk about a rough one for this guy. Ball's behind in the first inning and back-to-back singles here in the second. This could be a short night for this pitcher.
Yeah, they're passing the baton on the offensive side, putting it on this pitcher early.
Here's Jake Marisnick as he would look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. Lifetime against Chris Sale, just a 1 for 9. Gaddis on second, Gurriel at first with no outs. And he looks at a slider in there, 1-1. On the run, this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
In a big spot like this, you have to be looking for something you can handle. That pitch bunched him up completely, so I think he's trying to do a little bit too much right now.
Right back to the mound. Could be an easy two. On to Moreland, and it's a double play.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there. The inning was off to a rough start, right? But nothing changes that like a good old 2-ball. We'll see if they can strand the runner at third now.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. 0-1 the count. Sale sets. 0-1 pitch on its way. A ball and a strike. Good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2. Men on third with 2 down. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the third strike, and the inning is over. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Into the box now, Blake Swihart, and he'll start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow. Here's the first pitch to him. And that one just missed outside. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. The 1-1. Line towards center field. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Up next for the Red Sox, third baseman, Eduardo Nunez.
Ready for another chance? Eduardo Nunez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a fastball just a bit up. A runner at first with no outs here. Two and 0 to Eduardo Nunez.
When hitters are able to lay off curveballs and get themselves into good counts because of it, you're in pretty big trouble as a pitcher. A lot of guys rely on their opponents offering at that pitch, even when it's not in a good location to hit.
Now, oh my, this ball is crushed. Look at it go into the Crawford boxes and gone. So a 2-run homer down the line in left, his second home run of the series, and the Red Sox have come back to knot things up at 2. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. A windup and the 0-1. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Altuve is there for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, right fielder.
Here's J.D. Martinez. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1.
One ball has already left the yard, and the big boys haven't even come up again. Get the fireworks ready.
Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
Bat explodes as this has popped up, and he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for route number 2. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. A base hit in his first trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. A called strike on the inside corner. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. 2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So the Red Sox strike for 2 on the 2-run homer. We played 2.5, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece.
Leading off for the Astros, right fielder, Marwin Gonzalez.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Grounded foul off to the right and over toward the dugout. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. The 2-1 home is in there for the second strike. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone, and striding in the speedy second baseman Jose Altuve.
And that last at bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
The windup and the 0-1.
Nope.
Missed with a slider.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
The 1-1 home. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Misses. Ball 2. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Rhys Hoskins. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Sale gets the sign. Here's the first pitch. And that one just missed outside.
That's a really tough pitch to do anything with. The backdoor slider just off the plate, just missing the strike zone. That's nearly an unhittable pitch to hit for a hitter.
2 out, nobody on. Here it comes on 1-1. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
Called strike 2.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely do you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. 2-2 is a changeup that misses. 3-2. George Springer would be next. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Hard liner to center field. Bradley will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Astros go down 1-2-3. And after 3, it remains a 2-2 tie. Striding in once again, Rafael Devers, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0. Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. The 1-2. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
3-2 the count for Rafael Devers. Mitch Moreland waits on deck. Once again, a 3-2. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Man, when the game is tied, the last thing you can afford to do is walk the leadoff hitter. Got to focus on getting that ground ball now.
Striding in for Boston, Mitch Moreland. He drew a base on balls his first time up. From the stretch. On a line to shortstop, but the runner is back to avoid the double play.
The batter, center fielder, Jackie Bradley.
Here's Jackie Bradley now, 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. First offering on its way. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. Devers, the runner at second with 1 away. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
That was a non-competitive pitch right there, and he finds himself behind 2-0 in this situation. He's going to have to locate something down the zone to get himself back in this count.
Strike called, 2-1. The 2-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. Josh Harrison will be next. Hit on the ground out to short. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. Now they will get the out at first, and on top of that, the runner hesitated, and he's forced to stay put. Digging in, Josh Harrison, runner in scoring position would survive. set and the pitch. A curveball that catches the inside corner. Harrison, often known as J-Hay around the game. He was taken in the 6th round during the 2008 draft.
Hey, when you come out of the middle round, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And that one is gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. His first homer here in the series, and it moves the Red Sox out to a 4-2 lead.
You think it's easy to be a pitcher at this level? Well, when the number 8 hitter takes you deep, you know there's no such thing as an easy out.
Now batting.
Into the box. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Strike. Liner toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Now batting. Third baseman, Eduardo Nunez.
Digging in and looking for more, Eduardo Nunez. And is coming off a 2-run homer his last time around. He's set. Here it comes. A ball and no strikes. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
The 1-1. Fastball hit on the ground is short. Over to Altuve for the force, and that'll be that. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 4-2 Boston. Here's George Springer. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Oh, good action on the 2-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
All right, let's take a step back right here. He's down 1-2, 3 fastballs in a row. There is no way he's throwing them a 4.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
And a full count to George Springer. It's 3-2.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
3-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Here's Carlos Correa now. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. First pitch on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting his showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
Fouled away. 2 runs, 5 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Right there, it's a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get in the chase up above the zone a little bit.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Swing and a little tapper, but that one rolls foul. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
Back-to-back sliders in on the hands. He didn't handle it real well at all on the previous pitch, so why not come right back with it again? Better job of laying off that one, though.
Now the payoff pitch home. He loses him on ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
Next up for the Astros, Evan Gattis. He singled his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches have certainly gotten away from him.
The 1-0. Ripped down the first base line. There's one. On to first, and it's another double play. They're second in the first 4 innings as that one will retire the side. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We played 4 full. The Red Sox 4 and the Astros 2. Ready for another shot now. Xander Bogaerts. He got under one and popped out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
2 balls and no strikes for Bogaerts.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
The 2-0 on the way. 3-0 now.
Not the way you'd like to start this 5th inning, falling behind 3-0 on the count. It's about time he starts throwing some strikes.
.30 pitch. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Now here comes the Houston manager out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. Brad Peacock takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out.
Brad Peacock.
J.D. Martinez will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher, as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Bogarts gets his lead at first, nobody out. Popped him up. Bregman waits on it. And that's the first out of the inning. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Andrew Benintendi. Head-to-head matchups with Brad Peacock. He's gone 2 for 6. Now a throw over, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball that finds the outside corner. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Now a throw over to first, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. And again a throw and a dive, but he's back in there. And he lays off for ball 1.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
And that's high and off the plate. 2-1. Just off the inside part of the plate. It's 3-1. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
Looked like he might have gotten squeezed a little bit right there, and you know he's talking to himself in his head about it. That kind of stuff goes both ways, though. Hitters get their fair share of crummy calls going against them, too.
Rafael Devers the next to bat, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. The 1-0. Line to the left side. Foul. The 1-1. Strike 2 swinging.
The count is 1 and 2.
Lays off 2-2 now.
Tried to work in the backdoor breaking ball there for a strikeout, but he just couldn't quite get it to come back to the corner. That's a really tough pitch to hit if you can spot it.
Here now the 2-2. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Count remains full. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
He's going to be pretty upset with himself about that 3-2 pitch. All you want to do in that count is make a competitive pitch, but that one wasn't even sniffing the zone, and he let him get away.
Striding into the box, Mitch Moreland comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike. 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. He'll come home with it, and he's going to get in there at the plate to make it a 5-2 lead now. And he will score from third. A daring move as he scores on what ought to be called a wild pitch. Now the 2-1 is taken for strike 2. Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. The next 3-2. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Big swing, and this one's launched to right field and deep. It'll die on the warning track as the catch is made, and here comes the runner from third. And they'll add one more on the sacrifice fly as this is now a 6-2 ball game.
Always productive to score runs when you can, and that sacrifice fly right there drives home the second run of the inning.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. Head-to-head matchups with Brad Peacock. He's 1 for 5. Here comes the first pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
That pitch was right down the heart of the plate, but obviously this guy had made up his mind on the on-deck circle. He was taken all the way, and he was going to zone him up.
And Bradley swings and misses at that offering, and he's deep in the hole, 0-2. And now a curveball as he's got to lean out of the way. That one nearly got him.
You know, I'm not sure he didn't throw that pitch out of the zone on purpose. They've been swinging at pretty much everything he throws, so why not give it a shot?
High fly ball out to straightaway center. On the move is Springer. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. So they wind up with a couple of gift runs here on no hits as the runs were pretty much handed to them. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Red Sox 6 and the Astros 2. Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Hit out towards second. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit.
The batter, number 6, designated hitter,
So stepping in, Jake Marisnick. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First offering on its way. Way in front of that fastball.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
Set to deliver the 0-1. And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. And there's ball 2 now. Gurriel aboard here at first with nobody out. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now. The 3-1 pitch. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit down the line at first. The second for 1 on to Moreland, but it's too late, so they'll get just the 1.
the right fielder, number 9.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that misses for ball 1.
This is absolutely a huge spot right here. They have to find a way to get something out of this half inning. I don't care if it's 1 run or 2 runs. You have to find a way to at least give yourself a little shot of confidence that you can get back into this one.
The 1-0 finds the zone, strike 1. 2 runs, 6 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Hit in the air down the right field line. Martinez on the run. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. First pitch on its way. And a fastball just a bit up. There goes Bregman off a first. In there, now the throw. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Another look at the throwdown that results in a 3rd out on the bases. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Ready once again. Josh Harrison comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Yeah, that last at bat, Danny, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
And it's fouled away. And a neck-high fastball that time.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
High in the air out towards shallow right. Gonzalez is after it. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting, catcher.
Digging in, Blake Swihart. Last time through was a base hit. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike. Left side, but well foul. 1 out, nobody on. One and 2 to the Red Sox catcher. One-two pitch is a slider that misses. 2-2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Hoskins comes on now and puts it away for the 2nd out of the inning.
Up next for the Red Sox, third baseman,
Eduardo Nunez will stride in, but first we take you back to the 3rd as you take another look here at this 2-run homer that had him rolling early on. First pitch on its way. Grounded to 3rd. Bregman fields it cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So they go down without a whimper here. Heart of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up. It's the Red Sox 6 and the Astros 3. Jose Altuve will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. Here's the first pitch to him. Boy, good fight on the slider, and it just missed inside.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You can see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
Popped him up. Harrison calls for it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, left fielder, Rhys Hoskins.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0. Now a shot out toward the alley in right center. He's around first, heading for 2. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
Here's George Springer. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. Hoskins leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Can't do much with that one. It's 1-2. The 1-2 is off the plate, up and away. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Now Springer belts one, carrying well out to left. And this one is gone. A home run. George Springer puts 2 on the board with that home run. His first homer so far in the series, and this will make things interesting at this point. It's now a 6-5 game. And as we take another look at that one on Show Track, the story behind that home run was speed, and the speed with which it was launched off the bat. Didn't have a ton of height on it, but 113 miles an hour, an impressive exit velocity. Here's Carlos Correa now. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. The 1-0 is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Correa, who's sometimes called Show-Rea, was selected in the first round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Yeah, Matty, you cannot miss on your first rounder. And they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
Here it is, the 3-0. Is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Still only 1 out in the inning. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Try it again, 3-2. Swing and a miss, and they come back from a 3-0 count to sit him down on strikes, and there are 2 gone.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
Digging in to try it again, Evan Gattis, a hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
One of the big keys to pitching well is getting ahead early on, and it's been far from that for this guy so far. Less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Sale into the windup. 0-1 on its way. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. And with just 5 2/3 innings under his belt, he's about to hit the century mark in his pitch count now.
Yeah, Matty V, and the way baseball is played these days, it's about 6 innings or 100 heaves, and you're pretty much looking for that bullpen. And D-Well right now, this guy's pretty vulnerable right now at this game.
Yeah, Dan, you are a monster down that bullpen. That's what it seems to be in today's game. There's 5 or 6 of you guys hanging out down there. So he's going to empty the bucket right here until the manager gets it.
A 2-2 count to the Astros catcher. Here's the pitch on 2-2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Swing and a high pop drifting into foul territory. And Moreland will put this one away, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. We're on to the 7th inning now in the deciding Game 5. Boston's out in front, 6-5. Back here at Minute Maid Park in Houston. It's on to the 7th now in game number 5. But before the inning gets underway, let's fill you in on what's happened with our game summary. Will Harris is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 36, Will Harris.
Stepping up now, Xander Bogaerts. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. The 1-0 home is swung on and missed, strike 1.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
And he fouls this one off. Here's Bogaerts in the air out to deep left field. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Takes this the other way to right. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far. So it's an inning opening single to kick off their half of the 7th.
It's the best competition in all of sport, the pitcher against the batter right there. He fouled off multiple pitches, refused to go down. Not only did he get a knock, but he ran some pitch total up too.
From the stretch. Right-hander against right-hander, as this is a ball 1-0. Career numbers against Will Harris. He's 1 for 4. Nobody out, runner on first. Throw over to the bag. And a dive, but he's back in. And another throw over. Runner back safely. Now.
Back-to-back pitches, they've gone away. Do you tell yourself as a hitter he wants to come in right here? I don't think so. I think he's trying to find that outside corner and adjust accordingly.
2-0 count and the pitch. And a very low strike there. Trying to speed up the game perhaps. It's 2-1. To 2-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. In the dirt here. A runner at first with no outs here. On the ground to short. Could this be two? One there. On to first, and they turn the double play.
Up next for the Red Sox, left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit in the air out to left. Hoskins waits on it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Red Sox go down quietly as it remains a 6-5 ball game. Tyler Thornburg gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7.
Tyler Thornburg.
So digging in now, Yuli Gurriel. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
First pitch on its way. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Bobby Cox always used to say, I'm going to put you in positions to be successful. Well, against a modern-day bullpen, easier said than done. These guys are throwing flames from all arm angles.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Up around the face. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Slapped hard the opposite way. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. The throw into second. But it won't be in time, and it's a leadoff double.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
Here's Jake Marisnick. He swings and drives it to short, and that's through into left, a base hit. Throw comes back into the infield as that tying run will hold up at third with still nobody out.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-Row. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up and just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave the ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
Here's a look over to first, and he'll dive back in. First offering on its way. Looks at a curveball over the inside corner.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Counts even 1-1 to Alex Bregman. Possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Nobody out. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
The right fielder, number 9, Marwin.
So striding in, Marwin Gonzalez, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First delivery to him on the way. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Fastball down near the shoe tops. Swing and a fly ball, but shallow, and that's not going to do it. Martinez has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. He beats the tag, safe, and Game 7 is tied.
That was a really good at-bat right there. You're trying to tie this thing up any way that you can. He hits the sac fly to the outfield, and the tying run comes in to score.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and striding in the speedy second baseman, Jose Altuve. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. Here's the 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
From the belt, the pitch. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
And a full count now, 3-2. Two out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Hard hit ball to second. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Hey, nice job all around right there. He's able to get a head start, full count, 2 outs. You know he's going right there. Batter didn't come out of his zone, no. Drove a nice single into the outfield. Now we got runners on first and second.
Into the box now, Rhys Hoskins. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. The 0-1 on its way. Fouled off. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. A swing by Hoskins, and this is driven to deep left. It's up and out of here into the archway. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. His first homer here in the series as they jump ahead by 3. How about the work the lineups have been doing so far, fellas?
Matty V, this is turning into Home Run Derby Part 2. D-Row, 5 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, there's a fight at the bat rack for both teams right here. A lot of mislocations right out over the heart of the plate, and neither side is missing.
Matt Barnes Takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now here in this 7th inning. In now, George Springer, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. Swung on, and this one's driven in the air as well to deep right field. But he'll get there as he flags it down just shy of the wall, and with that, the side is retired. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. 7 complete here tonight. It's now 9-6. Chris Davinsky has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 47.
For the plate now is the designated hitter, Rafael Devers, head-to-head against Chris Davinsky. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
A high fastball is in there. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Takes something off, but it's 1-2 now.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2. And if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
He's not going to feel good about that at bat, nor should he. You have to want to swing the bat, but he just stood there and looked at 4 straight pitches. Hopefully, we'll see him get a little bit more aggressive next time.
Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball 1.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat this. This is a huge half inning right here. They have to find a way to score a few runs. They do not want to face the closer, needing 3 runs in the 9th. That means game over.
Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. The 1-1 is in off the plate. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Three balls and a strike to count to Moreland. Jackie Bradley Jr. waits on deck. The 3-1. Fouled away. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Very weakly on the ground, but it gets fouled. Another one sent foul. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And a changeup. Couldn't get him to bite, and it's ball 4.
The batter, center fielder,
Here's Jackie Bradley now, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ball 1.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
The 1-0 delivery. Here's a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1. A little bouncer. Foul ball, strike 2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
The batter, number 5.
Josh Harrison stands in, and with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit, but if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
From the stretch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Head-to-head against Chris Davinsky. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Moreland is off at first with 2 away. Swing and a miss got him reaching. And the throw to first ends the inning. So they pick up no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. It's the Astros 9 and the Red Sox 6. Digging in, Carlos Correa. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Carlos Correa.
First delivery to him on the way. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. High and deep to right center. Chasing after it is Bradley. He's there and records the first down. Had a long way to go to make that running catch, and here it is again with the show track numbers. Took a great angle at it, showed nice closing speed, and ended up running close to 110 feet to finally bring it in. No doubt in efforts his teammates are appreciative of. Evan Gattis now standing in as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Harrison has it, and there's out number 2.
First baseman, number 10.
So striding forward now, Yuli Gurriel, who came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat. First pitch coming, here it is. And a changeup right down the middle.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
A ball and a strike, the count to the Astros first baseman. Now the 1-1 pitch. And this will be fouled away. pick to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now. Jake Marisnick would be next. Pitch on the way. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Next will be the designated hitter, Jake Marisnick. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. From the belt, the pitch, and he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
The 0-1 pitch. Popped him up. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. And the fastball sails on him, and that gets away. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. Throw won't get him. So he moves all the way up to third here. The 1-2. High in the air and deep to left center field. Ranging back is Bradley, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So a 2-run shot to left center, his second home run of the series, as this is now a 5-run cushion. That'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. Throw to first will get him easily, and his side is retired. So 2 runs on 1 hit, and the 1 hit was a big one, the home run. The 5th and final game moves to the 9th inning now. It's the Astros 11 and the Red Sox 6. Set to start the 9th now from Space City, Houston, Texas, as we continue our MLB Network presentation. James Hoyt comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Leading off for Boston, catcher, Blake.
Here's the first pitch. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. The 1-0. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball, 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Hoyt has some of the absolute best strikeout stuff in the game today, at least among bullpen arms. His strikeouts per 9 is a number that's usually through the roof.
This guy was tailor-made, Matty V, to be a relief pitcher. He comes out of the bullpen, guns a-blazing, Two pitches that he can strike you out with, and more importantly, he comes out with an attitude, and that attitude is nasty, and he gets a lot of swings and misses.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order.
The 3-1 pitch. This is line to left. So he'll add one to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one. Ninth inning's underway with a leadoff man aboard via the single.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, you'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
Stepping in now, Eduardo Nunez, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. The 0-1. And that one just missed outside. Swihart on at first, nobody out. Two and 1 now to the Boston leadoff hitter.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Over at the knees, and that's the second strike.
Hey, you know in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker. I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for the punch out. You have to find a way as a batter to get that 2-seamer up in the zone, or you're going to ground into a double play.
Down the first baseline, Gurriel scoops it up. There's one on to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. Stepping in, Xander Bogaerts. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the first pitch. Looks at a changeup on the inside corner for a strike. Missed with a slider. Line drive to left. Hoskins is there, and there are 2 men gone now. Coming to the plate now, J.D. Martinez. And their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out. Here's the first pitch. Shot toward right center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. Nunez is on his way home. He will score as the gap shortens to 4 now.
Never say never in this game, folks. It's late and the clock is ticking, but that RBI double might start making believers out of the entire dugout. We'll see if they can build on it and maybe get back into this thing.
Left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. A ball and a strike. The 1-1 pitch. Boy, good bite on the slider, and it just missed inside. Hit out towards second. And start the celebration. The Astros are off to the ALCS.
Well, they know their work is nowhere close to being finished, but they've handled their business so far, winning here to punch their ticket to the ALCS and a possible trip to the World Series. Well done.
Every game has its offensive stars, and in this one, he arguably shined the brightest. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no question. He was a tough out up there. Ended up collecting 3 knocks, including a home run. So without him in the lineup, I think this might have been a different story.
For the left-hander Dan Plesac, Mark DeRosa, and our entire crew, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been the American League Division Series.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Astros,